Hope you are all fine, and I hope that you could understood all the previous videos of the unit ray optics. So today we are going to discuss about critical angle and total internal reflection. So far we are discussing about the refraction, right? So this is also a part of refraction, but the name is reflection, okay? So you will be confusing, but you will be alright when we enter into this topic, okay? So we all know that when light enters from one medium to another medium, that is from denser medium to rarer medium, what happens when a light is incident on the interface, okay, when it enters from one medium to another medium, if it is from denser to rarer, what happens? The light will move away from the normal, okay, the light will move away from the normal, that is refracts away from the normal. So it will be like this. Okay, clear? If it is from rarer to denser, it will move towards the normal. If it is denser to rarer, it will move away from the normal. This we all know. So, this is our angle, incident ray. Okay. So, further if we increase the angle of incidence, what happens? It will be increasing like this. Okay. The angle of refraction also, it will be increasing like this. And further, if I increase it, if I increase the angle of incidence, my angle of incidence angle increases. What happens? Again, my angle of refraction will be increasing. And again, if I further increase my angle of incidence at a particular angle, the angle of that is refracted ray comes to this boundary. Purida? First, when a light is traveling from denser to rarer, we all know that the ray will be moving away from the normal. That is the first one. Okay. What is the second thing happening? As I go on increasing the angle of incidence increase in the refraction, angle of refraction increase. When the angle of incidence increases, angle of refraction is also getting increased. Okay. So at a particular angle, the angle of incidence or particular angle the refracted ray traces the boundary. It comes to the interface between the medium 1 and medium 2. So that particular angle, we are naming it as critical angle. Purida? என்ன ஆகுதுன்னா அந்த angle of incidence ஒரு particular angleக்கு வரும்போது refracted ray என்ன ஆகுதுன்னா இந்த boundaryயை வந்து trace பண்ணுது. So அந்த particular incident angle we are calling it as critical angle. Okay, consider this is, I will draw only the critical angle now. Suppose if this is the critical angle, okay, this is the critical angle. I am naming it as IC. For this particular angle of incidence, the refracted ray will come here. Okay, the angle become 90 degree. Refracted ray oda angle evlo irukum 90 degree. So அந்த எந்த angle refracted ray 90 degree reach பண்ணுதோ, that particular angle I am naming it as incident critical angle. புரியுதா? ஏதோ ஒரு லைட் ரே வந்து ஏதோ ஒரு ஆங்கிள்ல போகும்போது அது இன்டர்ஃபேஸ்ல போய் ட்ரேஸ் ஆகும். ஓகே, அதாவது மீடியம் 1க்கும் மீடியம் நடுவுக்கு இருக்கிற இன்டர்ஃபேஸ்ல போய் ட்ரேஸ் ஆகும். ஓகே, ஸோ அந்த பர்டிகுலர் ஆங்கிள் ஐ எம் நேமிங் இட் as critical angle. Okay, hope you could get it clear. So the angle of incidence in the denser medium, this is the denser medium. Okay, so the angle of incidence in the denser medium for which the refracted angle becomes 90 degree. In the angle of denser medium la ninga incident light inga vandu 90 ஆக்குதோ, that particular angle we are naming it as critical angle IC. Okay, clear? The next one, what is happening? I am further increasing the angle of incidence. Okay, again in the angle like 90 degree. Again I am increasing the angle of incidence. What happens? Again if I increase the angle of incidence, what happens? Again this ray will come here. Okay, so what happens? The critical angle ku mela unoda angle of incidence போயிடுச்சு அப்படினா, the light will reflected back to the same medium. Okay, here there is no refraction, the light is reflected back to the same medium. Okay, if the angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle, then that is light is reflected back to the same medium. Okay, so this phenomena is named as total internal reflection. Why? because it is reflected in the same medium. So internal அதுக்குள்ளாடியே நடக்குது. Okay, when the angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle. Critical அதாவது refracted ray 90 degree cross பண்ணும்போது, அதாவது critical angle விட மேல போகும்போது 90 cross பண்ணும் இல்லையா? So when the angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle, the light gets reflected to the same medium. This phenomena is called total internal reflection. Okay, this is called total internal reflection. So what is angle of total internal reflection? For any angle of incidence greater than the critical angle. If the angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle, the entire light is reflected back to the denser medium itself. Adhe denser medium laye reflect agum. So this phenomena is called total internal reflection. This phenomena is called total internal reflection. Okay. So if the incident ray is above, that is if the incident ray is equal to critical angle, refracted ray is equal to 90 degree la irukum. Yeah. If the incident ray is less than the critical angle, then the refracted ray will be refracted in the same next medium. Okay, refracted in other medium. Okay, medium. Then if the angle of incidence is greater than the angle of critical angle, then reflected back to the same medium. Reflected back to same medium. Okay, so these are the three situations we have discussed. Okay, now we are going to relate this critical angle with respect to the refractive index. Okay, so let us find the relation between the critical angle with respect to the refractive index. Okay, relation between critical angle with respect to the refractive index. Okay, yeah. So we know that எப்படி நம்ம இத எடுக்கணும்னு சொல்லிருக்கேன், எந்த இடத்துல லைட் வந்து ரிஃப்ராக்ட் ஆகுதுன்னு பார்க்கணும். இங்க நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா where it is getting refracted, it is refracted in the second medium. Okay, so we have to take the refractive index of the second medium with respect to the first medium. எந்த இடத்துல லைட் பெண்ட் ஆகுதுன்னு பார்க்கணும், அதை தான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட்ல எழுதணும். அதை ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. So refractive index of the second medium with respect to the first medium. So second medium with respect to the first medium, that is equal to sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction. Okay, I am talking about critical angle. Critical angle எடுத்துக்கிறேன். சரியா? Critical angle means இந்த இடத்துல refracted ray வர்றதுதான் critical angle. So the angle is 90 degree. Okay, so angle of incidence is critical angle. Okay, critical angle it is. So we have to consider this situation. Okay, at certain angle of incidence it becomes 90 degree. Okay, this is the refracted ray, it becomes 90 degree. So the angle of incidence is sine of angle of incidence, that is critical angle. எப்போ 90 degree ஆகுதோ அததான் எடுக்கணும். சரியா? Sine of 90 degree, refracted ray இருக்கிற இடத்துல 90 degree. So what is sine 90? It is 1. So I can substitute 1. Okay, we have taken this is denser medium and this is rarer medium, right? So let us take this is water medium and this is air medium. Okay, so if the N2 is the air medium, then we know that refractive index of air is 1. Refractive index of air is 1. So I can take N2 is equal to 1. So in N1 மட்டும்தான் இருக்கு இல்லையா, அதனால N1 ன்னு எடுக்காம just we are taking it as N. Okay, so we can substitute here 1 by N is equal to sin IC. So from this we can able to find out the critical angle. What is the critical angle? The critical angle is equal to sine inverse of 1 by n. புரியுதா? அப்போ critical angle நமக்கு இப்போ ஒரு மெட்டீரியலோட refractive index தெரிஞ்சது அப்படின்னா அதோட critical angle நம்ம இந்த formula யூஸ் பண்ணி we can easily find out. Okay, this formula is used for numericals. So if we know the refractive index, we can easily find out the critical angle. For example, suppose if you are taking glass, okay, consider glass. Can you understand how we have derived it? Okay, suppose if you want to find out the critical angle of glass, ஒரு glassக்கு critical angle எவ்வளோ இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு நம்ம கண்டுபிடிக்கணும் அப்படின்னா, so you know that the refractive index of glass is equal to, glass ஓட refractive index பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 1.5. Okay, refractive index of glass is 1.5. So substitute here, this is equal to sine inverse of 1 by 1.5. So when you see it in the chart, you will be getting 41.4 degree. Chart la pathina the critical angle is 41.4 degree. This is for glass. So if the angle is, if the incident pandra angle, if it is greater than 41.4 degree, then total internal reflection takes place. Appadina adhe medium la adu reflect agum. Okay, if it is less than 41.4 degree na enna agum, refract agum. சரியா புரியுதா? இந்த ஆங்கிள் வந்துச்சுன்னா பவுண்டரியில இருக்கும். So this is for an example for glass. Similarly, we can find out for all other materials. I will give you a chart. The chart is given in your book. So if you refer it, and if you substitute the value of refractive index here for each material, you can find out the critical angle. Okay. And also here the name is given as total internal reflection. Why the name total is given? I told you already. In case if you take a mirror, what happens? This is the incident ray and this is the refracted ray. Some of the rays will be absorbed by the medium. Okay, that is interface. So what happens actually, if it is absorbed, some of the energy will be lost. But in case here there is no loss of energy. The energy loss agadu. Okay, neenga enna energy kudukringlo that is completely reflected here. So that we have given the name total internal reflection. Okay, so hope you could understood what is meant by critical angle and total internal reflection, and thank you for watching.